Fox 13 meteorologist Dave Osterberg with your Sky Tower radar forecast.
Heavy rain bands continue to move through the area this morning, and we're not quite done with these severe weather. And in fact, we have a couple of tornado warnings to pass along to you. One of them may expire in about a minute or so. Let me get your bearings here. You got Manatee County, here's southeastern Hillsborough, there's southwestern Polk County. Huge, heavy rain band just pushing through the area, and within that, the radar has detected that there's been a little bit of rotation. So when that happens, they put out the warning, and you can kind of see here. Now, both of these, I'm going to call them signatures, if you will. They're not majorly impressive, which is a fine thing by me. With that said, though, again, the potential is there for that little spin up in these two particular spots. Notice around Old Duet, you see there where that light greenish color is kind of right next to that darker greenish color. What that is showing is a little bit of rotation. It really isn't a lot. But I'm also here to tell you, between Bethany and Myakka Head up to Old Duet and Bunker Hill, and even going into southwestern portions of Polk County, barely, I just want you guys to stay inside. Not to mention that this rotation, if you will, is really embedded in some very heavy rainfall. So it's not something that you're going to see anyway. So with this kind of heavy rain, I really would just love for you to just stay inside for a little bit. Right along 64 and 70, rolling through Manatee County, this is just heavy flooding rain. And to be honest, well, we got rid of one of those tornado warnings. That's good. But the other one's still in effect, even though it's a weak signature. I'm more concerned about the heavy rain. I'm also concerned about the heavy rain along Highway 60 through the Mulberry area, and then going through Bartow, where they continue to rack up inch after inch of rain. And right along the coast, everybody along the coast is under a flash flood warning with how much rain we have literally picked up in the last 12 to 18 hours. And then here is Debby getting ready to make landfall around Horseshoe Beach, or maybe up around the Steenhatchee area. And by the way, at Horseshoe Beach, they did report a wind gust of around 90 miles per hour. So it's a strengthening hurricane. And you can see what happens when a storm is strengthening, right? Our rainfall amounts go up. Our wind gusts have gone up. Our storm surge went up a little bit. But that's all about to come to an end with this storm making landfall literally in just the next 30 minutes or so. We'll keep an eye on that tornado warning again in eastern or northeastern Manatee County. It's in a very rural area, and the signature isn't large, but we're going to keep an eye on that. And if it starts to kind of regenerate, we'll let you know. Meanwhile, folks, you just got to take it easy out there. This is how much rain has come down. I don't care where you live. You get 10 to 12 inches of rain. Okay, and it's going to take some time to drain all of that out. Also, keep in mind with these southwest winds, now all of a sudden you're pushing the water in and the rain is trying to drain out. You see the problem? It's going to take some time for that to happen, which means we're going to get on the roads today and there's going to be water everywhere. We're slowing it down. Upper 70s, lower 80s, temperatures aren't a factor at all. The wind gusts for today, they've been in the 50s right along the coast this morning. They will slowly subside, especially as the rain bands begin to wane a little bit this afternoon into the evening. You'll see these winds coming right back down again, which is fantastic. Typically, when we get a landfalling hurricane like this, we're like, okay, hurricane's making landfall, it's going to come through, we pick up the pieces. This storm isn't done. It's not done by any stretch of the imagination. And really, the west coast of Florida, we got a pretty good hit from this, right? Nothing compared to what Charleston's going to get if this forecast plays out. If this forecast plays out, Debby, albeit it'll be a tropical storm at this time, may spend not one, not two, but 3 days over the Carolinas. If it does that, that will be, and I'm quoting the National Hurricane Center, catastrophic flooding for South Carolina, okay? I hope that forecast is wrong. I hope it just goes out to sea, but it doesn't look like that. Huge problem from Savannah up through Charleston. Big problem for them, really, for the next 2 or 3 days. Look at all the rainfall. They may get up to 20 inches of rain. For us, rain bands continue through the morning hours today. Then they'll get a little few and far between, if you will, later this afternoon. Gusty winds as well, up to maybe 40 miles per hour this morning, highs in the upper 80s. A few leftover showers tonight with a low of 79. And then tomorrow, scattered rain, steamy with a high temperature near 90 degrees as well. After tomorrow, we'll just kind of settle back. It's going to be a very warm and steamy week because the storm is leaving behind a southwest wind, which will, again, just give us that deep tropical moisture feel with high temperatures mainly in the lower 90s this week and rain chances on the average at about 40 to 50%.